Hi, this is John from USCT Motorsports, and today we're going to be installing one of our new strut rod brace kits on a 2023 Dodge Charger Scat Pack. Let's start by taking a look at what comes in the box. This is the USCT Motorsports Charger Challenger front strut rod brace. It's part number USCT1M2087, and you can find these on our website on usctmotorsports.com. And this is what you'll find when you open the box. It comes with the front strut brace, and these are powder coated. And it comes with a pair of covers, so after you mount these onto the strut, these will cover the three nuts at the top of the strut tower and give it a nice finish, nice decorative finish. And then there's also a coin, and these are custom engraved. You can put them in there. They come with the USCT Motorsports label, but we can also custom engrave that with anything you want. If you have a name for your car, we're happy to put that on there. In the center, when this is installed on the car, there's an optional attachment to the cowl brace, the factory cowl brace that sits back in there. You drill a hole, put these through, and we also have a decorative panel that goes on that. So most people choose to put that on, just adds a little bit of extra strength to it. And they're pretty easy to install. Let's put it on the car. So here we have a Dodge Charger 2023 Scat Pack. It's stock. Always a good idea to put an a fender skirt over there so you don't get any scratches. And we're going to start with a screwdriver, and we're going to pop the factory caps off. They come right off, tops of the strut towers. Do both sides. Get those out of the way. And then we're going to remove the three nuts on each side that are holding the stock strut. Once you have all six nuts removed, then we can put the new strut tower brace in position. And it will go down over the factory studs that are holding the strut in place. Mounts just like that. And what you want to do is you want to sort of eyeball the strut to get it centered. We're going to move it over a little bit this way. Get it about centered in there. And then we're going to reinstall the six nuts that came off. And once we get these on there, before we tighten it down, we'll take one more look and make sure that everything is centered. And then we'll go ahead and put these on. And we're going to drill the center cowl brace for the optional 2-bolt clamps that we supply. So we're just going to mock it up and make sure everything looks about centered. It does. So we're going to tighten these down. And this is a pretty straightforward operation. Nothing special. And at this point, the strut tower brace is installed. So now you want to put a piece of material underneath to catch up any shavings that might fall down. 3/8 drill, and you're using the holes as a pilot bushing. You're just going to drill through that. We've already drilled the holes. You would drill the holes straight through, and you'd be able to 2 bolts from the finish panel. And they go all in like that. And then we're going to go around the back side and put the nuts on, which is always fun, holding the nuts on the backside panel. I'm just putting these in all the way through the cowl. Okay. All right, all the way through the cowl. And now we will put the nuts on the back side of that, and then the brace itself is installed. Get rid of our little bit of shavings from the drilling. Throw that away. And then we can put the covers on, strut covers. And these are handed. So there's a standoff that screws on top of the strut itself. And that goes on. And that becomes the mounting spot to hold the cover on. It just screws on there. Hand tight is fine. And then there's a cover, and there's a left and a right cover. And that fits in just like that. A metric bolt holds on. And this bolt is what holds the cover on in the right spot. And it gives you, there's a little bit of movement here to allow for your strut, because your strut may have some adjustment made to it during alignment. So you want to put that on there with a wrench. And then to finish it off, you can put one of the coins on it. And that just snaps into place. And that finishes that, covers it up. So I'm just going to put the other side on very quickly. It doesn't take long to install these all. Screw on the strut cover. Put the cover on. Put the bolt in, hold it in position. And the strut covers are then installed. All right. And then I'm going to put the other coin on top of that. And that goes in there, and there's a little spot here. You can pop that up if you ever need to take it off. And that's installed. Let's take a little bit more close-up look of it. So that's the USCT front tower strut brace. It adds a tremendous amount of strength to these front struts, stop them from moving during heavy, hard cornering. And that's everything. Thanks, folks.